Hi guys, today I'm doing a review of my Pullip Marianne. A couple of people had asked me to do a review of her, and I was just, she's so much fun because she's so over the top that I was going, no, 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 no. I'm cracking myself up because you guys should have seen the box this girl came in. I'd heard there were legends about, stories about Marianne's box that she comes in, and it is massive. I actually took a picture of the size of her box because of this head next to a regular size pull-up box. So this girl does nothing small time, okay? So I'm going to cover her stock as usual and then talk about the doll. You have to start at the top here with this headpiece. It is one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen on a pull-up. These little they're made of, flowers are made of paper and fabric. Most of them are actually made of fabric, so they're incredibly well made. But it's just a ton of it, and there's some beading in here. This one I actually got on Pull-Up Style in the dented box section because this one was unattached. But I don't know how to go about reattaching it. She also comes with, this is separate. I had to think about where to put this. This reminded me of one of those, you know, whenever you go to a wedding and the bride has like the garter. And these are just plastic flowers. I'm holding on to her shoes because they don't stay on. All right, so let's talk about this dress. Goodness, I don't know how she walks in this. This dress is magnificent. There's a lot going on. There's lace. She's got this beautiful choker with a little flower on it. I love the little pink accent flower here, and they just kind of carry all the way down the dress. The front part is kind of stiff, this fabric. You can see the green beads, they just kind of hang. And then the back part of the dress, she kind of has a long train, and you can see how this looks to me very formal, right? The white, the green, the pink, all of that. And then when I turn her around, this pink fabric is like, it's eyelet fabric. It's just cotton, and it feels very country, if that makes sense. And it's just an interesting contrast. I think it works, really. It makes her a little more approachable because this is not a terribly approachable doll. Okay, so underneath all of this first part here, she's got, a lot of this is sewn on, so it's kind of hard to get her skirt up, so I don't know if I'll be able to. But underneath all this, she has a couple of layers here. She's got this underskirt here that is just to give it a little more puff, and then you'll see she has these kind of silky bloomers. But again, kind of hard to, it's, like I said, very stiff in the front, so it wants to stay down. She doesn't have any stockings. And isn't that unusual? I mean, this doll that has this most crazy over-the-top dress has no stockings. And then you guys, check out her shoes. I kept looking in the box like I was missing something. But she has these just very simple slip-on pink and green shoes. Obviously they look huge and they don't stay on her feet, so getting her to stand up is a chore. But I think I might add some stockings to her just to maybe give these shoes a little more traction. But I'm really disappointed that the shoes are just these little plastic slip-ons and this is her outfit. All right, so let's just talk about this wig, shall we? She comes exactly like this. I mean, there's nothing, it's not like Marie Antoinette where you have to put on the hair pieces. These rolly things that look like they have plastic in them, they're all attached to this wig. And then the back here, kind of like Pullip Yutsuzu has, I guess that you actually attach. This is tied up pretty well with some string. And then you can see these little ringlets hanging. It's a very unusual wig. I've never seen anything like it. You know what kind of is sort of off-putting to me is just that her hairline shows, and I don't think there's any way around it. And I know it's the style. I know this hair is meant to look like a wig from that era, but it's not exactly my favorite. Okay, so the face, she looks like, I mean, her whole body is very pale, but I almost feel like her face looks like, maybe you guys don't remember that movie, Dangerous Liaisons, I think it was in the 80s, but just that era of everybody putting on that white-faced makeup. So I feel like Marianne has that going on. She doesn't have over-the-top face-up, she has just a pink lip. She's got this really cool little like yellow lash thing happening, and then her eyes are green, and I don't know if you can see that. You really can't even see it up close. They're just sort of like I have to actually hold them under the light to see them. And this is nice. Her eyelids are green. I love that. It kind of matches the green accents in her dress. So would I recommend her? You know, people are really torn about this doll. Some people are like, no way, not my style, not happening. And other people are like, she's gorgeous. I would, you know, I'd love to display her. So I think it's just a matter of taste. She's not exactly my style, but ever since I got Pullip Marianne I've fallen in love with these big gowns and sort of this historical era look. So if you have any questions about Marianne, please let me know. Thanks.